Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today, well, we're breaking with tradition a little bit because we are doing something that's relatively new. We're doing something from 2017, but it does relate right back to the 1960s. We are looking at today the 2017 release by Hasbro from their Star Trek Monopoly series of board games. This particular one was released in 2017 for the 50th anniversary of Star Trek, and this was the Continuum edition. Now, as you know, Star Trek started in 1966, the original series, which ran for 3 years, from 66 to 69. There was a total of 79 episodes produced. Then I think in 1970s, I think 73 to 74, the animated series was produced, and that ran for those 2 years. And then in 1987, Star Trek: The Next Generation was launched, and that ran for 7 seasons. 1993, Deep Space Nine was first aired, and that also ran for 7 seasons. And then finally, or not finally, but Star Trek Voyager was next, and that also ran for 7 seasons. And then Star Trek Enterprise, which was the prequel to them all, which went back to before Star Trek the original series, and that also ran for, I think, 5 seasons. Anyway, let's not diverse any further. Let's take a look at this particular game. So it says a fast dealing property trading game, Monopoly, and it's Star Trek Continuum edition. And it says it includes 6 collectible pewter tokens. And you also get a free Top Trumps exclusive card. And it's ages 8 and up, and it's for 2 to 6 players. And there you can see an image of the original USS Enterprise inside the Tholon web. Okay, that's the front of the box. Let's turn the box around and let's have a look at what we got on the back. Okay, so I've turned the box around, and this is what we got on the back. Now, interestingly, you've got a very good view of the game itself here, and this box is completely still sealed, so I cannot open it up to show you the contents. But by looking at these images on the back, we can see we'll have a very good idea of what's inside the game. So first of all, it says Star Trek Continuum Edition. The mission continues. Travel through the Star Trek Continuum and explore generations of exciting Starfleet history. Buy, sell and trade the most memorable Star Trek locations that make up the Continuum, from founding Federation homeworlds such as Andoria and Vulcan to other memorable worlds including Bajor, Cardassia, Prime and the new Founders Homeworld. Compete to own the entire Continuum. The quest enables all fans to experience the historic adventures of their favourite captains as they travel around the galaxy exploring the worlds of Star Trek. Engage. And there you can see one of the property cards, which is United Federation of Planets headquarters, which mortgage for 200. It says custom title deed cards feature historic Star Trek locations, and you got subspace transmission and sensor readings. It says break the time warp threshold with shuttlecraft Cochrane. Pay speeding fine of £15. Sensor reading and subspace transmissions replace chance and community chest cards. So you got 6 collectible pewter tokens. You got the captain's chair. You got the communicator. You got a Klingon blood wine goblet. You got shuttlecraft, the Vulcan harp, and the phaser. This is not showing actual size. Okay, and on the right hand side, let's just have a zoom in now to the actual board of the game. There we can see the board. Let's have a zoom. So you still got the free parking at the top there, but obviously all the properties there, even though they're all the same colours as you get on a normal Monopoly board, but they're named differently. There's a jail there, and there's the pass go, and you can see all of the different coloured property deeds. And there is Captain Jean-Luc Picard, and just behind him is Captain James T. Kirk, and Captain Ben Sisko, Captain Catherine Janeway, and Captain Archer. Okay, so that is the board, and it says Monopoly Star Trek Continuum Edition. And if we come out a little bit further, let's just read the content. So the content says Gameboard and 6 collectible pewter tokens. You've got 28 title deed cards, 16 sensor reading cards, 16 subspace transmission cards, 32 houses renamed starships, 12 hotels renamed fleets, 2 dice, 1 pack of Monopoly money, and instructions. And it says you've got the Hasbro gaming logo. It says Starfleet.com. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro and is used with permission. Copyright 1935, 2017 Hasbro, all rights reserved. 2017 CBS Studios, 2017 Paramount Pictures Corp, Star Trek and related marks and logos or trademarks of CBS Studios Inc., all rights reserved. And this is item number C3957108. 1020, and you've got the barcode on the bottom there as well. Okay, that's the game. Now, as I said, this was a limited edition release. It was released in 2017, which was all for the 50th anniversary of Star Trek, which was in November 1966 when it first aired. So they didn't quite get this out on the time, but it did come out in 2017 to celebrate that 50th anniversary, which ran for the whole year, of course. There's lots of 50th anniversary merchandise that ran that year. And this was celebrating those 50 years, and up to then, all of the Star Trek series that had aired. So, you know, we hadn't had Strange New Worlds, we hadn't had Discovery by then, so it was literally just the television series that were previously aired on the networks. Okay, how well did this do? Well, I'm guessing it done very well. I don't really know the quantities and the numbers of these that were produced. I know it was a limited edition run, and it's only run for that particular anniversary year. I don't know how many were produced. I don't know how many went into the shops or anything really. But as with any Monopoly game and Star Trek enthusiasts, I'm sure it sold fairly well. Now let's move just forward 7 years. It's not a long time really, but obviously these don't appear in the shops anymore. But do they come up on the platforms very often? Well, I did have a scout on the platforms. I did find a couple of them on the platforms, but not a tremendous amount really, considering it is Monopoly and you would expect to find quite a few. But I did find most of them that I'd found also were in the US rather than in the UK. So whether there was more sold in the US than the UK, I just don't know. A lot of them are opened on the platforms as well and been played with. I think I found 1 or 2 overall that were sealed in the mint condition, just as this one is. This particular one, by the way, was a shop from a closed down shop. Shop that came back after COVID, and unfortunately they really couldn't make a go of things when they come back, decided to retire, and we went in and bought out all of their stock, and this was amongst the stock that was on their shelves. There was only the one left, and this particular one we have available, and as you can see it is mint condition, still sealed in the plastic wrapping, and it is available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, but we do only have the one copy. And you can get to it very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website. We'll be able to find this and many other vintage Star Trek items and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on our website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and we're absolutely positive that you will not want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful board game with me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next video. So bye for now.